Hello ARMY BTS lover. The global entertainment world is once again rocked by news that makes the hearts of millions of fans beat faster than usual. This time, not just an album release, a new collaboration, or a draft schedule in the spotlight. Today, a big news rushed across various social media, making trending topics in various countries explode with one and the same keyword: love. And not just any love, but rather a secret love between two of BTS's most beloved members, Jimin and Jungkook. Rumors about their closeness are actually not completely foreign to the ARMY. Since the debut, the sweet interaction between Park Jimin and Jungkook has always managed to steal the camera's attention, even among thousands of other BTS moments. Of a silent gaze, an involuntary touch yet felt so sincere, until the moment of backstage hugs. All this time was considered only as a form of close friendship. But today, all that's changed. Today, the world is witnessing how the love hidden behind their laughter and togetherness finally opens to the surface. This news first emerged from a mysterious video upload that spread on a famous K-pop forum. The video shows two men in oversized hoodies talking very closely in a night park. Although initially their faces were not very clear, the recorded voice and the manner of speaking are both very recognizable to true fans. One of the voices was heard saying in a soft tone, "I know it's hard, but I've always loved you." That voice was none other than Jimin's. While other voices reply, "You are never alone. I felt that way for a long time, too." And the voice was quickly identified as Jungkook's. In minutes after the video was spread, social media exploded instantly. Hashtags such as hashtag Jungkook is real, hashtag Jimin Jungkook love story, and hashtag our boys in love immediately topped the world's trending ranks. ARMY from different parts of the world share theories, cry, laugh, and express their support for the relationship that has been hidden but has finally been revealed. Shortly thereafter, a shocking statement appeared on the official account of the agency that houses BTS. The brief but powerful statement states that the agency respects the personal life of each of its artists and will not provide further clarification regarding Jimin and Jungkook's personal lives. That sentence is enough to be an indirect confirmation that the video is indeed real and not a fabrication. Even more than that, the statement affirms that love is not something to hide, especially if it is sincere love. Public response was mixed, but the majority of the ARMY showed overwhelming support. Many wrote open letters of love and blessing to this couple. As long as they are happy, the fans will always stand by their side. Not a few also admitted that during this time they have felt the chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook. But I never thought that love was real. Some fans even began to reshare old moments that are now seen with a different point of view. One of them was during the Love Yourself concert, where Jimin was caught on camera staring at Jungkook from a distance with a very deep smile. Or when in an interview, Jungkook says that the person he trusts the most in the world is someone who doesn't even need to be mentioned, because he already knows who he is. Now, their every word and gesture seemed to radiate a new, deeper meaning. A well-known pop culture journalist from South Korea said that this news is not just an ordinary love story. This is a turning point in the history of the K-pop industry, where the two biggest idols of the legendary boy group no longer hide the identity of their feelings. It is a form of courage, not just in loving, but also in standing up for truth and honesty. The journalist added that this kind of openness can serve as an inspiration for fans around the world to love freely and without fear of being judged. Amid this euphoria, Jimin and Jungkook have yet to give a direct statement, but a close source from BTS staff said that the two are resting and choose to enjoy the tranquility while considering their next move. According to the source, the relationship between the two was not something that happened suddenly. Rather, it grew over the years since they were teenagers and went through a trainee period together. Their story is a love story that grows out of time, understanding, and togetherness. From riding the same dream, falling and waking up together, to sharing wounds and laughter. All of them form an inseparable bond, even by industry pressure or world expectations. Perhaps this is the reason why their love feels so real and touches the hearts of millions of people. Even some global celebrities reacted to this news. The British pop singer, known as BTS's close friend, wrote on his Instagram story, "Love is love. Proud of you, Jimin and Jungkook." This reaction amplifies the wave of support that continues to pour in from around the world. And in the midst of it all, there's one thing that can't be denied. This secret love that has now become light brings hope and happiness to many people, especially for those who believe that true love will always find its way, no matter how dark the world tries to hide it. That night, after the video spread so fast, thousands of soldiers gather online in chat rooms, forums, and fandom communities around the world. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from Jakarta to New York, the surge of emotions that arises is not only joy or surprise, but also the deep feeling that the love that they had only guessed about so far is now finally gaining real shape. Some fans even organized impromptu live streaming events, discuss at length the chronology of Jimin and Jungkook's relationship journey from the beginning of their debut to today. One of the famous YouTuber Army who lives in Paris mentioned that this is not just romance news, but a historic event in the world of Korean entertainment. We are witnessing a living history. This is the beginning of something bigger, maybe a revolution in the idol world, he said while holding back the tears of Haru. Meanwhile, major media outlets began dropping exclusive articles about Jungkook, which has been considered a fanship. They discuss how this relationship has been built among the glitter of the stage world, midnight exercise, solitude in a hotel room, and pressures that the outside world never really understands. Jimin, who is known to be empathetic and emotional, he often seems to care the most when Jungkook is in trouble. While Jungkook, the golden magne, has always been a silent protective figure who will guard Jimin from behind the scenes. An old interview from 2017 reappears on the timeline, as Jimin says, "I always feel comfortable when I'm with Jungkook. He understands me more than anyone." That phrase used to be only considered as ordinary speech between members. But now, the meaning feels so deep and honest. Jungkook once said in a BTS documentary, "There is someone I respect and love very much, but I can't tell you who he is yet." Now all the pieces come together, like a puzzle that has finally found its full picture. The reaction of the other BTS members is certainly one of the most anticipated things by the public. Although there is no official statement yet, fans pay close attention to the members' social media activities. RM uploads sunrise photo with caption, "The morning we have been waiting for has finally arrived." Jin, who is undergoing military service, reportedly expressed support to Jimin and Jungkook personally, while Suga only wrote, "Love is beautiful, isn't it?" in the Weverse app, making the entire ARMY community even more emotional. Taeyong, a close friend of Jimin and Jungkook, seen writing in a short post, "If it makes you happy, I'm happy too." That sentence instantly made millions of fans cry, because all this time they knew how close the bonds of friendship between the three were. BigHits' own party kept silence, however. Their move does not dispute this issue, shows that the agency is now more open to personal issues that concern their artists. Many believe that this step is the result of the development of the Korean entertainment industry, who are now beginning to understand the importance of individual rights and the expression of love, apart from the norm that has been curbing. Cannot be denied, this expression of love also caused a huge impact beyond the scope of fandom. Various international media picked up this news in their headlines. "The love story that changed K-pop," write a magazine in London. "Their love teaches us to be honest," write the big entertainment media in America. Even one Japanese news broadcaster called this as the day of celebration of love that knows no boundaries. Behind the sparkling support, of course, there are also critical and speculative voices. But the ARMY quickly responded to the negative comments in a peaceful and loving way. They stressed that what happened between Jimin and Jungkook was a personal matter that should be respected.